hello. Okay, I don't know. Actually. Oh, okay. The lighthouse, the boy, the cave. Director's commentary. I don't think so. Director's commentary is for a second playthrough. Progress is saved after each chapter. There's only 4 chapters. This will be short. A lighthouse.
Dear Esther, the gulls do not land here anymore. I've noticed that this year they seem to shun the place. Maybe it's the depletion of the fishing stock driving them away. Perhaps it's me. When he first landed here, Donnelly wrote that the herds were sickly and their shepherds the lowest of the miserable classes that populate these Hebridean islands.
Order?
300 years later,
Oh, we can.
even they have departed.
Oh, I don't think that's... So if anyone was wondering... Oh. They expect people to go in there. I got an achievement for it! Committed suicide. Fair dues. Chaos, hi! Oh, welcome. How are you doing? How appeareth? You are heareth. Welcome. Okay. So I think this is just a short game. We just walk through and this guy talks to us. Hang on. No subtitles there. Am I allowed subtitles? Captions? That's another word for titles, right? Back. Zoom. Okay. I'm good, thanks Chaos. I'm good. I got distracted. I should have started the stream about an hour ago, but I was watching Doom play, and yeah, it's very easy to get distracted on Twitch. Oh, gross. Why is that at the beginning of the house? No one wants to see that. Hi Raz, how you doing? Jen is upset because she can't be here. She says hi. We'll try to drop by. Oh no, have I caught her while she's in work? I'm so sorry. Places seem better, dude. You tell Jen I'm sorry. Oh, what's this? Not your usual graffiti. Like a chemical reaction or something. Her family have their claws dug in? Oh, okay. It's tied up, I see. Ooh. Eagle attack. God, I get really frightened when seagulls are really close to me. Like, I live in like a, I guess you could say it's like a seaside town. And, oh god, the birds just become feral. And if you walk too close to them, because obviously it's seaside resort, so we have like fish and chips, places like that. So if you have fish and chips, they will dive bomb you. They will go straight for your face and to get your food. So I've learned to be scared of birds. Ooh, do we go down? Do we go up? Do we go down? Do we go up? Ooh, kind of want to go up the hill. Kind of want to go up the hill. Can we go faster? Shift button? No? No. Oh, that's zoom. That's also zoom. Learning. Learning. I think it's just forward and backwards. Saying much. Can we jump off the cliff? Me down. Ah, cool. Good. But I too needed to be streaming, but unfortunately I had to do errands and so I had to postpone for a tad. Yeah, I've been there. Also, now you're distracted with Doom and my streams. There is one speed deal with it. Okay. I've accepted it. Just means we get to enjoy the lovely view. You're walking. I already, Raz. I already killed myself. I jumped off the pier. Let's see if we can do it again. Yeah. So many ways to kill yourself in this game. I'm gonna see if I can jump off a cliff.
Come back.
Back. Oh, thank you, Autobot. Autobot is it's Autobot, Autobot. There's no escape. There's no escape in the island.
Distance, I'm sure, are nothing more than relics of another time, sleeping giants, somnambulist gods laid down for a final dreaming. I wash the sand from my lips and grip my wrist ever more tightly. My shaking arms will not support my fading diaries.
At the moment you're drawing what are you drawing, Chaos? Oh, what's this? We have like crop circles here. Do I need to remember this? Can't make it out. Well, I hope I don't need to remember that. Because it is a long walk back to the beach.
I have found the ship's manifest, crumpled and waterlogged under a stash of paint cans. It tells me that along with this present cargo, there was a large quantity of antacid yogurt bound for the European market. It must have washed out to sea. God knows there are no longer gulls or goats here to eat it.
Thank you so much for the follow, Chaos. Whoa, do we go into the abyss? Oh, there is no abyss. It's just a crevice. Anime, very good. That's kind of a skill. I'm terrible at drawing. I wish I could draw anything. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. Was I supposed to come down here? Can I do any jumping? No, I was going to see if I could jump rocks. There is back, there is forward, there is doom, there is look harder. Okay. Done. We've done this section. No? It's just practice. Yeah, well that's what I've heard. But I think I need some natural talent, which I sadly do not possess. Is there any particular anime you like? I know some anime. I'm a jack of all trades. I don't really know that much about anything. I read some manga, watch some anime. Oh, we got stairs! Yes! I found it. I found the secrets. See, it's hidden on purpose. It makes you walk down there because you can't see this. I say that and then Raz will like whip in here saying like, well, I found it the first time. I can't believe. because I am easily lost in every game I play. Okay, progress, progress.
Reading Donnelly by the weak afternoon sunlight. He landed on the south side of the island, followed the path to the bay and climbed the mount. He did not find the caves, and he did not chart the north side. I think this is why his understanding of the island is flawed, incomplete. He stood on the mount and only wondered momentarily how to descend. But then, he didn't have my reasons.
Oh, he didn't have his dark reason. The tortured soul has to be to live here because it's very isolated. Extremely so. This is why this is a lighthouse island. Well, you're supposed to walk all over and trigger the voiceovers. There is more, but there is more or less a path. Yeah. Okay, in that case, I did it right. I'm doing good.
When someone had died or was dying, or was so ill they gave up what little hope they could sacrifice, they cut parallel lines into the cliff, exposing the white chalk beneath.
Oh, there you go.
You could see
over there.
them from the mainland or the fishing boats, and know to send aid or impose a cordon of protection, and wait a generation until whatever pestilence stalked the cliff paths died along with its hosts. My lines are just for this, to keep any would-be rescuers at bay. The infection is not simply of the flesh.
Guys, deep. I like a lot of animes actually. A lot of manga as well, as long as I read it or watch it. Yeah, I've got trying to think. First manga I really got into. I've only recently started getting into manga. Oh, have we got two paths here? So first manga I started reading was Attack on Titan. That's what really got me into it. Before that,
We are not like Lot's wife, you and I. We feel no particular need to turn back. There's nothing to be seen if we did. No tired old man parting the cliffs with his arms. No gifts or Bibles laid out on the sand for the taking. No tides turning or the shrieking gulls overhead. The bones of the hermit are no longer laid out for the taking. I have stolen them away to the guts of this island, where the passages all run to black, and where we can light each other's faces by their strange luminescence.
as I was saying, sorry. Yeah, there's Attack on Titan, and then from then I've started. Got Pilgrim, and I've started My Little Monster, and one which I can think of right now. Oh, it'll come to me. But I watch a lot more anime than I do manga. It's just I don't really have a lot of time to read. No. Oh, we have a cave to explore.
Dear Esther,
Yeah.
I met Paul. I made my own little pilgrimage. My Damascus, a small semi-detached on the outskirts of Wolverhampton. We drank coffee in his kitchen and tried to connect to one another. Although he knew I hadn't come in search of an apology, reason or retribution, he still spiraled in panic, thrown high and lucid by his own dented bonnet. Responsibility had made him old. Like us, he'd already passed beyond any conceivable boundary of life.
That's where we started, right? We started over there. Or was there a lighthouse where? I can't remember now, but there was definitely a little blood sheep area. The path going up that way too. Maybe that was the other path. It rounded around. We'll go back that way. Unless we come out the other side.
I find myself increasingly unable to find that point where the hermit ends and Paul and I begin. We are woven into a sodden blanket, stuffed into the bottom of a boat to stop the leak and hold back the ocean. My neck aches from staring up at the aerial. It mirrors the dull throb in my gut where I am sure I've begun to form another stone. In my dreams, it forms into a perfect representation of Lot's wife, head over her shoulder, staring along the motorway at the approaching traffic in a vacuum of fatalistic calm.
Looks like a cell or something, like an upside down bus. And we've got the chemical symbol, reaction. Well, that's what it looks like to me. It's probably not. Again, we got some more like cells. I think I'm making them into something it's not. Did I miss something? Oh. But yeah, but animes I watch got Full Metal Alchemist, Steins Gate, which I think is really funny. What else? Like Attack on Titan and My Little Monster, they have their own animes. I've watched 2. Cowboy Bebop. They have loads on Netflix now. I have to slowly work my way. What else do we have? I can't think of them all. We have all on my shelf. Thank you, Autobot. Thank you, Auto Host. Like the bot doesn't know the Autobot doesn't know I'm thanking it. I like to thank. So what do you stream, Chaos? Or is it whatever takes your fancy?
The vegetation here has fossilized from the roots up. To think they once grazed animals here, the remnants of occupation being evidence to that. It is all sick to death. The water is too polluted for the fish, the sky is too thin for the birds, and the soil is cut with the bones of hermits and shepherds. I've heard it said that human ashes make great fertilizer, that we could sow a forest from all that is left of your hips and ribcage, with enough left over to thicken the air and repopulate the bay.
Wow, so this is an island of death. Could possibly go up that way, down that way. But I feel like that's sort of back around on ourselves. I think. Oh, look. Not a pickup kind of game. Move on then. Oh. We okay? Oh, we are good. We're good.
Dear Esther, I have now driven the stretch of the M5 between Exeter and Bristol over 21 times. But although I have all the reports and all the witnesses, and have cross-referenced them within a millimetre using my Ordnance Survey maps, I simply cannot find the location. You'd think there would be marks to serve as some evidence. It's somewhere between the turnoff for Sanford and the welcome break services. But although I can always see it in my rearview mirror, I have as yet been unable to pull ashore.
I know all these places he's talking about. I know these things. These roads and motorways. So that's all, they're all pretty good. I started off with Sailor Moon back in the day. I'm not really a fan of Sailor Moon. It's a bit too, a bit too like, hideous, I suppose. But I mean, if you started it back in the day, then that's acceptable. And Dragon Ball, of course. Stream whatever looks fun. So yeah, whatever takes your fancy then. Mass Effect, killing zombies. Yeah, so that's good. You just do what you like. Variety. Let's go down to the wrecked boots. Hi Falcon, how you doing? How is your evening? Not much is happening. We're just playing Dear Esther. We're having a bit of a chill after the Mass Effect. The excitement of Mass Effect is over, so we're just chilling out tonight. Oh, I should have had a drink with me. The kind of game is like sophisticated. I need to have like a glass of wine or something. Well, really, I would have a cider because I'm that kind of class. Oh dear, hi! How are you doing? You got here. Well, you're crying. You're sad. You're ignoring your family. I'm so sorry, I've done it at an inconvenient time. I had hoped that I would be streaming like at a good time for you. I know you were looking forward to this. But okay, can we climb up into the boat? No. You must have something to say about the boats. Or something, no? Oh, let's go into that boxing. Perhaps to the edge then.
There must be a hole in the bottom of the boat. How else could new hermits have arrived?
Oh, we can't climb on these rocks. I can't walk myself out to sea like I do. Oh, I'm kind of making it. And that's the most that he can rock climb. Where is this game set? I have no idea. Does anyone know? Ooh, that's like a Wikipedia question, possibly. Which way did I come in here? I think I came in that way. Let's exit this way then.
I had kidney stones and you visited me in the hospital. After the operation, when I was still half submerged in anesthetic, your outline and your speech both blurred. Now my stones have grown into an island and made their escape, and you have been rendered opaque by the car of a drunk.
Okay. So, has Esther died in a car crash then? No, I'm not. Ooh.
What charnel house lies at the foot of this abyss? How many dead shepherds could fill this hole?
Try it. I've already killed myself twice. Once from apparently going into shallow water, and the second I walked into the sea.
Come back.
Can I not leave? I got an achievement for that as well. I think I'm getting achievements for different ways of committing suicide in this island. I think that's the aim of the game. We found it. That's what you do here. This wasn't where I left. Am I over there? Oh, we have a house. We have a house. Man sounds like a southerner. I don't like him. He's not a good northern lad. That's for sure. The Blackwall from Dragon Age. That's why I liked him so much. He's a nice northern lad. You know where you stand for the good, honest northern fella.
I've begun my ascent on the windless slope of the western side. The setting sun was an inflamed eye squeezing shut against the light shone in by the doctors. My neck is aching through constantly craning my head up to track the light of the aerial. I must look downwards, follow the path under the island to a new beginning.
Like he speaks quite like metaphorically and poetically. You guys will have to help me translate what he's saying. Just a simple northern girl. I understand his southern ways. Yeah, he's definitely English because he's talking about driving along motorway like the M5 and Exeter and blah blah blah. I forgot where it was now that he said he was going. Exeter and Alfred?
The bothy was constructed originally in the early 1700s. By then, shepherding had formalized into a career. The first habitual shepherd was a man called Jakobsen, from a lineage of migratory Scandinavians. He was not considered a man of breeding by the mainlanders.
Yeah.
He came here every summer whilst building the bothy, hoping eventually that becoming a man of property would secure him a wife and a lineage. Donnelly records that it did not work. He caught some disease from his malcontented goats and died 2 years
he caught what from his goats?
There was no one to carve white lines into the cliff for him either.
Oh God. You know they had Welsh in their blood? These are everywhere. I don't know. Well, bothy is a Scottish word, so it must be Scotland. Could be, because I mean Scotland have a lot of little islands, don't they, off the main coast.
3 cormorants seen at dusk. They did not land. This house built of stone, built by a long dead shepherd. Contents: my camp bed, a stove, a table, chairs, my clothes, my books. The caves that score out the belly of this island, leaving it famished. My limbs and belly famished. This skin, these organs, this failing eyesight. When the battery runs out in my torch, I will descend into the caves and follow only the phosphorescence home.
This is house. Kinda messy. These pictures look like he has There's ultrasound picture. Esther dead, and she was pregnant, and he can't pressed come here to die, or just accept death if it pressed. Oh, see, look, and he like there's the formula mug. Perhaps he's like a professor of chemistry, I think. God, freaking feral birds! I tell you, they're everywhere. Look out for them. Down hills. Oh, what's this? Is this where it is? Open up, Link. Link. And fail. Sorry. Hang on. Going over here. I want to see. Oh, well done, Raz. You know what you're talking about. We're in Scotland. Good job, Raz is here. He knows what's going on. Keeps me on the straight and narrow. Mentioned at some point. Ah, okay. I have not come across that yet. But then Falcon was sharp because he picked up on bothy, which I had no idea what it was. I thought it was just like an old word. Ooh, do we do a jump? Can we do one here? Another suicide attempt. Shortcut.
Jakobsen's ribcage, they told Donnelly, was deformed, the result of some birth defect or perhaps a traumatic injury as a child. Brittle and overblown it was, and desperately light. Perhaps it was this that finally did for him, unable to contain the shattering of his heart. In half-light, his skeleton a discarded prop, a false and calcified seabird.
Stop committing suicide. But that's the aim of the game, Raz. I figured it out. I get achievements for it. They're encouraging me to do it. But also it was just a shortcut.
They found Jakobsen in early spring. The thaw had only just come. Even though he'd been dead nearly 7 months, his body had been frozen right down to the nerves and had not even begun to decompose. His fingernails were raw and bitten to the quick. They found the phosphorescent moss that grows in the caves deep under the nails.
Oh, God.
Whatever he'd been doing under the island when his strength began to fail is lost. He'd struggled halfway up the cliff again, perhaps in a delirium, perhaps trying to reach the Bothy's fire before curling into a stone and expiring.
Oh, wow. It's self. Oh. Poor guy. Like, is that why he's going into the caves? Jumping is always good, and also walking for water. You get me. You get me. Look, jumping down really big hills has always worked for me in the past. Any other game I've played.
Climbing down to the caves, I slipped and fell and have injured my leg.
Yeah.
I think the femur is broken. It is clearly infected. The skin has turned a bright, tight pink, and the pain is crashing in on waves, wintered tides against my shoreline, drowning out the ache of my stones. I struggled back to the bothy to rest, but it has become clear that there is only one way this is likely to end. The medical supplies I looted from the trawler have suddenly found their purpose. They will keep me lucid for my final ascent.
Where's everyone else? It's a dead island. No one's here. I think this place has been abandoned for a long time. Gonna have fun in Witcher 3. Yeah, I've heard the fall damage is maybe they fixed it in a patch. This is why you wait. Oh, can't even fall down the stairs without dying. Oh, Geralt. Oh, it's pretty in here. Oh, ah! Oh my god! I just, it took me in.
Did Jakobsen crawl this far? Can I identify the scratches his nails ruined into the rocks? Am I following him cell for cell, inch for inch? Why did he turn back on himself and not carry through to the ascent?
Oh, it's nice down here. Oh, it's so pretty. I mean, like, don't hit the wall or anything, because if any of these came down, you'd be done for. He needs one of those little necklaces for when he falls. That's so true. People, I can't remember who Yen is. Is she the one with the dark hair? But no one really has anything nice to say about her. I've not actually come across her. I've heard of Yennefer. It's a nice place. Like the sinkhole of death, though. She's the right choice, so pretty. Oh, but Triss has been with us since the start. You're gonna turn your back on Trishalicious? Though she is rather annoying. Ooh. God, am I at the way out? I need to come back around. I feel like I would be missing something. Nice. Someone put candles there. Someone lives here.
They'd stop the traffic back as far as the Sandford Junction and come up the hard shoulder like radio signals from another star. It took 21 minutes for them to arrive. I watched Paul time it to the second on his watch.
Hey, there was an accident, Esther. Was he driving her to the hospital to have the baby? No one likes it but me and Raz, though, I'm pretty sure. See, I like dark hair, so I would probably go for her. I don't know, ever since, I assumed she would be nice, but after you two, you kind of put me off her. Down here doing all this symbol. Oh, there you go. Falcon's part of the club too. Kind of looks now as if like he's gone a little bit crazy. History scribbled everywhere, all over this island. Back around and up we go. Chris's butterflies? What does that mean? Butterflies? too flippant. Oh, we're going even further down. Look, this incorporates two things I like. It's got water and it falls from a height. It's really pretty too, though. I should like go spelunking or something. I obviously love being inside caves. Up. Dying down here. Can we die down here? Let's see. Triss is too needy. Oh dear. There's no love for Triss in this chat. Nah, he's invincible. He can hold his breath a really long time. Hot tub for the win. Of course you're gonna choose a chick with a hot tub. Gotta have perks. Exactly, bonus. Oh god. Raz is the power has gone to his head. Oh my god. Can't spoil. I don't think it was spoiling too much. Actually, you have no idea what any of the words say. Well, any of the words mean. Do we do another jump? Do I dare? Obviously we're intended to go this way. Just a purge. No worries. I know that there's Triss. I know that there's Yen, or at least dark-haired. I'm doing it. I know that there's dark-haired other person. Oh, this is just where I came from. No. I obviously don't understand how like verticalness works. And the town they talked about, don't know. The witch they're talking about. I think I do know who the witch they're talking about because does she open up a portal for Garrus and she's having a bath when Geralt finds her? In true Witcher style. Everyone's from Witcher 2. Yeah, I've not played Witcher 2 either. I'm in the process. I've gone ahead and I've got it for the Xbox because it just is not working on my PC at all. It won't play, it won't save, it won't do anything. It hates me. So I have it on the PlayStation. No, sorry, I have it on the Xbox. I'm gonna play it in preparation for Witcher 3. I'm just like, I have to just force myself through the beginning part of the game because I've played it about like 10-15 times. But I'm sick. Baby mushrooms. Walking pretty fast for a guy with a broken leg. Ooh, more pretty caves.
If the caves are my guts, this must be the place where the stones are first formed. The bacteria phosphoresce and rise, singing through the tunnels. Everything here is bound by the rise and fall, like a tide. Perhaps the whole island is actually underwater.
Pretty. So beautiful. My God, which way do I go? Go this way? Do I go that way? That way is up. That way is down. I'll go down first. The voices, the glorious, glorious angel. How deep is he? Surely no further. We're actually going up. We've steadily been making our way up rather than down. We have gems. We're rich. Get the dwarves in. Or do you mean deep as in like emotionally deep? Because I'm pretty sure he can go deeper. Symbols over there as well. Oh man, I missed an opportunity there. Oh, this is a slow pace. This is a slow pace, my friends. He really is walking like a man with a broken ankle now. Oh, he said he broke his femur, though. Not a good one to break. And we're at the top. Ooh, more diamonds! So much more diamonds. Lights though.
I will hold the hand you offered to me. From the summit down to this well, into the dark waters where the small flowers creep for the sun. Headlights are reflected in your retinas, moonlit in the shadow of the crematorium chimney.
Definitely dead. Oh-ho. See, the craziness? The deeper we go, the more crazy it goes. Hold something taken? Let's say that. Fracas? I don't know. Okay. Yep. Crazy. He has gone to town in here. Damocus. Oh, okay. What is Damocus? Do I know this? Has he already mentioned this? Away from... Away... Oh, many... Away from being a... thief? And it's... What? And it's something... A... Something... Something. And did something be a... Goodness... Eep? And it's shall. Shall? Oh, and it's shall. Ah. Oh, hang on. Oh, sorry, guys. Let's call them in. Ah, no. It's okay. I'm off the hook. It wasn't me. The Bible references. Oh, okay. And the crazy continues then. A prophecy. Right. I don't know this prophecy. Yeah, it's a Bible prophecy about the fall of Damascus. I'm not big up on my Bible. So, if someone knows the prophecy, or perhaps we'll be told it, this is the perfect time for him to tell us about the prophecy of Damascus. Are these roots? These roots from the plant life? Ooh, we have an underwater sequence. Nearing the top then. Oh god, no! I was just looking. Oh, it's okay. It was meant to be. It was meant to be. I definitely crashed. Go away. For a while. It? I thought he would say something. This like is like subconscious something. This is freaked. It is it's obviously a damaged individual. Christ, where are we going now? Up. Ah! I was thinking. This looks like a good exit. He's a man suffering with depression. Pretty sure. But we still have... We're only on chapter 1 though. Still chapter 1. I mean, she says. I don't know whether it will... There'll be, breaks that will tell me. Entering chapter 2. Entering chapter 2? Maybe? Oh, okay. Ah, what else? Who came around and put candles down? Living here? Hobo pile? Tent. Follow the candle. With a piano on. Nice.
wish I could have known Donnelly in this place. We would have had so much to debate. Did he paint these stones or did I? Who left the pots in the hut by the jetty? Who formed the museum under the sea? Who fell silently to his death into the frozen waters? Who erected this godforsaken aerial in the first place? Did this whole island rise to the surface of my stomach, forcing the gulls to take flight?
Well, who's who then? Maybe he's everyone. Maybe he is the island. But we are the island. The island is... Oh. I want to go down to that candle? Maybe I do. It does raise a good question. It's like, who has done all these, We brought all the white paint with them. Nighttime now. Ariel. Soundtrack is good. Yeah. Well, it needs to have a good soundtrack if that's all you're going to be sort of like going along to. It's nice though. That's the tone.
Dear Esther, I find each step harder and heavier. I drag Donnelly's corpse on my back across these rocks, and all I hear are his whispers of guilt, his reminders, his burnt letters, his neatly folded clothes. He tells me I was not drunk at all.
Was Donnelly the one in the car? The other car? That hit. Oh, what was his name? Paul and Esther? Oh, we have a picture here. Esther? Wish I read chemistry. Did I hear that they're doing another Witcher trilogy? I did not hear that. I need to finish the first Witcher trilogy. No, I did not. Maybe it would have the daughter in instead of Geralt because he's an old man these days. Like, I hear he needs an alert bracelet. Oh, here. This island has got to be his, like, crazy mind working through crap because, obviously, like, old car bits from the crash. Based in the lands beyond with new people. Could be good.
There were chemical diagrams on the
approve.
mug he gave me coffee in, sticky at the handle where his hands shook. He worked for a pharmaceutical company with an office based on the outskirts of Wolverhampton. He'd been travelling back from a sales conference in Exeter, forming a strategic vision for the peddling of antacid yogurt to the European market. You could trace the connections with your finger, join the dots, and whole new compounds would be summoned into activity.
What's that say? A light from heaven shone around him. So would it still be about witches, though? It would be another Witcher. to be if it's called Witcher. Right? You like the chemistry in the game? I just wish I knew what it meant. Really?
From here, I can see my armada. I collected all the letters I'd ever meant to send to you, if I'd have ever made it to the mainland, but had instead collected at the bottom of my rucksack, and I spread them out along the lost beach. Then I took each and every one, and I folded them into boats. I folded you into the creases, and then, as the sun was setting, I set the fleet to sail. Shattered into 21 pieces, I consigned you to the Atlantic, and I sat here until I'd watched all of you sink.
Not all of them. Can we go off with the boats? Oh, he's managing to swim a lot better now. Fine, apparently. Or I couldn't stand ankle deep in shallow water, but this is fine. Apparently a lost school in the lands beyond. A lost school for what? For who? I'm already hooked. Gold. Go. On a sudden, a light from heaven shone around, and he fell to the ground. Eggs. This place is very Twin Peaks. Very Twin Peaks. Think of interest? Took lots of acid when he was having a breakdown. If he's arranged all this all over the island, definitely he's under the influence of something. I don't know whether he's doing chemistry because it's like it's the only thing I understand
pain in my legs
anymore.
sent me blind for a few minutes as I struggled up the cliff path. I swallowed another handful of painkillers, and now I feel almost lucid.
Oh.
The island around me has retreated to a hazed distance, whilst the moon appears to have descended into my palm to guide me. I can see a thick black line of infection reaching for my heart from the waistband of my trousers. Through the fugue, it's all the world like the path I have cut from the lowlands towards the aerial.
Guess we're heading there. Hang on. That big long white line underneath the aerial, is that more paint? Because I can see some just there, more to the left. So he's written a big long sentence. Dude. Not in his right mind. Not in his right mind. Yeah, so I don't know if he's doing chemistry because it's the only thing he knows, or if he's trying to explain something with science his own way.
I've begun my voyage in a paper boat without a bottom. I will fly to the moon in it. I've been folded along a crease in time, a weakness in the sheet of life. Now you've settled on the opposite side of the paper to me. I can see your traces in the ink that soaks through the fiber, the pulped vegetation. When we become waterlogged and the cage disintegrates, we will intermingle. When this paper aeroplane leaves the cliff edge and carves parallel vapor trails in the dark, we will come together.
Got sepsis. He's injured his leg. Oh. Birds everywhere. Can't read. He's injured his leg. He's dying. He can't get off the island. Was come near to can't read that. Near to Damocus. There we go. Yeah, I thought he'd come here to sort of die out of, like, maybe just died of an accident. And what's going on here? First?
If only Donnelly had experienced this, he would have realized he was his own shoreline, as am I. Just as I am becoming this island, so he became his syphilis, retreating into the burning synapses, the stones, the infection.
I neither did drink nor... And he was there. Days. Oh, I out here. There days. And you know what that I'm assuming that's think something. Sight? Without sight? With their days without sight. Okay, got it. Sorry. Took me a while, but I got there. Well, he's big on his prophecy. Oh, we have another house. See if I can read this one.
Returning to my car afterwards, hands still shaking, and a head split open by the impact. Goodbye to tearful aunts and traumatized uncles. Goodbye to the phenomenal. Goodbye to the tangible. Goodbye Wolverhampton. Goodbye Sanford. Goodbye Cromer. Goodbye Damascus. This cliff path is slippery in the dew. It is hard to climb with such an infection. I must carve out the bad flesh and sling it from the aerial. I must become infused with the very air.
I wonder if this is like his last moments, like he's dying and he's working through crash. Or, you know, just living through this moment in his life, in his mind, and like his subconscious, and like this could be like all of his like synapses and everything firing, chemical reactions going on in his body. Oh crikey, okay. And it came to pass that as I made my journey and need something, we need to go up. I can't read that much then. Oh, see, we've got the violins now. So anyway, that's my theory. That theory, no. Poor guy. Right, continue. Oh, something journey. Oh, I'm not going to be able to read this. It's going to be too close. And was... Oh crikey. I can't read that bit, I'm so sorry. Trying not to die. Wants to come. Oh, I don't know. I think characters. Don't know. Oh, I don't know. Too close. But if I step back, I'm gonna die, and then I'll get told off for committing suicide again. It's like spoil sports, ruining my fun, jumping off the highest cliff. Pretty though. Very pretty.
I have dredged these waters for the bones of the hermit, for the traces of Donnelly, for any sign of Jakobsen's flock, for the empty bottle that would incriminate him. I have scoured this stretch of motorway 21 times, attempting to recreate his trajectory, the point when his heart stopped dead and all he saw was the moon over the Sanford Junction. He was not drunk, Esther. He was not drunk at all, and it was not his fault. It was the converging lines that doomed him. This is not a recorded natural condition. The gulls do not fly so low over the motorway and cause him to swerve. The paint scored away from his car in lines like an infection, making directly for the heart.
So he is trying to make sense of something. Eagle killed his wife? Who knows? I didn't realise there was a seagull involved. So is he saying it's impossible there was a seagull? That's something... He's saying it's impossible a bird could have diverted the car and that's why there was a crash?
In my passing, I will send news to each and every star.
Not putting up with any bullshit excuses is what he means.
Dear Esther, I have burnt my belongings, my books, this death certificate. Mine will be written all across this island. Who was Jakobsen? Who remembers him? Donnelly has written of him, but who was Donnelly? Who remembers him? I have painted, carved, hewn, scored into this space all that I could draw from him. There will be another to these shores to remember me. I will rise from the ocean like an island without bottom, come together like a stone, become an aerial, a beacon, that they will not forget you. We have always been drawn here. One day the gulls will return and nest in our bones and our history. I will look to my left and see Esther Donnelly flying beside me. I will look to my right and see Paul Jakobsen flying beside me. They will leave white lines carved into the air to reach the mainland, where help will be sent.
Oh, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. What did I tell you? Oh! You can't fly! You're not a seagull! Oh no! Oh no! Eagled it. Oh yeah. dive bomb for her food. And yeah, exactly. Those feral seagulls, man, I tell you. So, I'm assuming really he's splattered, but you know, this is him being released from all of this. He is free. Is he joining Esther with the boots? Going off to find Esther. Oh, reunited again.
Come back.